Hello everybody and welcome to my first showing off my diecast video. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I'm recording this on my Galaxy Note 5, so hopefully the quality's alright. But I'm just going to go through my whole collection, which goes all the way down there. So we're going to start things off with my only packaged truck, which is this World Finals truck. Never opened it, never plan on doing it. It's a limited edition truck. You can pause the video if you want to read the back there. Pretty cool though. One of up to 2,500 trucks, so pretty happy to have that. Now this was my first truck of like these after they stopped making the ones with the shocks, which is Nitro Circus. Now the body's a little bit loose, but it is pretty old, so it's a pretty cool truck. Really like that one. Next up is the older Hot Wheels truck. I actually got this one for free from one of my friends. Just kind of gave it to me, but yeah, that's a pretty cool truck. The older style Hot Wheels. Moving along, we have the new Hot Wheels Firestorm. This one's pretty cool. I like this one a lot. I like that they actually textured the teeth and everything. I had a chance to get like the older one, but I kind of passed up on getting that. So yeah. Also, when I first started collecting, I got Aftershock. This is a really nice truck. At the time, I was like, I didn't really know why I got it, but it actually turned out to be like one of my favorite trucks in Rigs of Rods. So next up, we got the Blue Thunder truck. I don't have the new one yet. I plan on getting it. This one's body is a bit loose, but this is the old style Blue Thunder with the Super Duty body on it. And I've heard from my friend Nathan that this one is pretty rare to get. It's pretty hard to find nowadays. So I'm pretty happy to have that one in my collection. I was going to take the glass out of it for a custom that I'll tell you guys about once we get towards the end of the line, but after hearing that, I decided not to do it. So one of my favorite ideas for a truck, the Illuminator truck, really cool. It lights up like around the edges and everything, all down here. Obviously this one doesn't, but the real life truck does. It's a very cool truck. I really like how it looks. I believe it's the same on both sides, yeah. So that one's a really cool truck. Next up, Storm Damage. This one not quite true to the actual real life truck with like the orange and everything. But I really like it. The purple really stands out in my collection. And with the orange and everything, really stands out in my collection. Now moving on to Taz, or the Tasmanian Devil. This is the red one. I did have a chance to get the brown one, Adams Taz, but I passed up on it. I don't know why it still has 2008 Freestyle Champion in there, but because this truck technically didn't win the championship, it was the old one, Taz. So now moving on to my Avengers. Here's the black one. Now this one actually had some tire tracks left on the roof. Got a little hot and there was a truck on top of it. Kind of melted into it. But other than that, this is a great truck. I really like this truck. Probably one of my favorite World Finals Avengers. And I don't collect all of them, just the ones that I really like. This was another one. This yellow Avenger looks so cool. This was the year after he won the championship, I believe. So they got him dancing there on the roof. And yeah, that one's really cool. And also, I do have the regular Avenger. I believe this one's a little older because it doesn't have the big yellow stripe going down the entire roof. But this one's pretty cool. And I like how in the 1/24 scale, they actually have this little bump here. Whereas the 1/64 doesn't. A little more detail in this scale, which I really like. So now moving on to my superhero trucks. We're going to start off with my favorite one, Iron Man. Kind of sad to see this one go, but Alien Invasion is kind of replacing it, like with the front end is all the same, but not much more than that. But yeah, this is a definitely really cool one. Really like this truck, like the gold rims and everything. And yeah, really like that one. So next up is Wolverine. It's a pretty cool truck. I don't even know what you'd call these, but these pieces here are actually plastic, and the little like knives or whatever are rubber, so they don't hurt the little kids that are gonna play with it, or even the bigger kids. Then we got Spider-Man. This one's a little bit older in my collection. Has a few war wounds on the back. But overall, a really nice truck. I really like how this one came out. I really like them redoing this truck for Monster Jam. So next up, we have my El Toro Loco, the original one. This one, the body comes off, and I believe it's on a different chassis. I believe it's on Hot Wheels chassis. So yeah, I actually plan on taking the windshield out of this one for a custom that we'll see later on down the line here. And also, I have Becky McDonough's El Toro Loco, the yellow one. I really like this one. I wish I would have went a little more into detail with like the purple around the flames and everything, and painted horns, but overall, really nice truck. And I do also have the black one, Mark McDonald's El Toro Loco. I'm going to be getting it for Christmas, so as well as Crustacean. So when I get those, I'll be doing an unboxing of them. So next one up is the Felon, Mark Schrader's truck. When I got this one, this truck had like just come out. It's pretty cool. It's got like a green chassis. Not too big of a fan of it, but it is what it is. It's a cool truck to have in my collection. So now moving on to my Gravediggers. As you can see there, they all are. So starting off, we're going to start off with the original one. This one as well got a little bit of a loose body. I've noticed that some of these trucks tend to do that. Sorry about my camera work as well, if it's a little crappy, but this is my first video actually doing on this phone. I hope the quality's pretty good. But here's the red Gravedigger. Pretty plain, but very, very cool. My grill is nice and really detailed on there. Very cool truck. So next up, we have Adam Anderson's Gravedigger Legend, or used to be his truck. This is when it first came out. I really like that they did white rims on this truck. It really stands out, and it really looks good. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that they did the white rims. I don't think I swapped the chassis on this one. Once again, nice detailed front end. I'm really liking how this camera is focusing very quickly. But yeah, very cool custom body that Monster Jam did just for that truck. So now moving on to my friend Nathan's favorite truck, Son of a Digger. The detail work on it is so nice. It's great that they actually went into that much detail on this truck. Yeah, I really like this truck. One of my favorite drivers as well. One of my favorite looking trucks. So I have all of the 30th anniversary Gravediggers. The black one here and the purple and green ones that we'll get to in a second. I don't actually have a regular one. Once again, I'm sorry if you hear my dog. I hope that it doesn't. My phone doesn't pick it up because he's all the way upstairs and I'm down in my basement. But yeah, 30th anniversary black, as well as the 30th anniversary purple. Not too big of a fan of the purple chassis. I believe he ran a green one, like the green Gravedigger, most of the year. I thought about doing a chassis swap, putting this purple chassis on the green Gravedigger and like switching them like that. But yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Definitely cool that Gravedigger did this for 30th anniversary. And pretty soon it's going to be 35. So now moving on to the green one. Possibly my favorite. I think it even looks longer for some reason. I'm not sure why. There we go. Pretty cool. Really like this one. Really like the paint on this one. They're both like a metallic. Yeah, definitely looks really nice. So now moving on to my Max D's. Gravedigger. There you go. So, the original Max D here looks really nice. This was like the first year that they released this Max D, or at least with the new tool body that looks amazing. Mattel did a really nice job on it. Movers in the back here. Yeah, looks super nice. We got a lot of detail into like the side graphics and everything. If my camera wants to focus. Anyway, you guys get the point. Might be because I'm making like a lot of shade. I'm not sure. My lights are all behind me, so that's why. And then the other one that I have is the Glow. This one's a really, really nice looking Max D. Kind of wish they would have kept this one. I also kind of wish that they would have enrased the guy here on the center, on the side. Would have been really cool. Once again, really nice job, Mattel. Yeah, I had the spiked one, like, in the store. I had it in my hands, and then I found out that I didn't have enough money for it, and couldn't get it, and then when I went back, when I did have enough money, they didn't have it, so that was kind of a bummer. Hopefully I'll get another one soon. But next up, we'll look at the back drafts. I have the old one and the new one. I'm actually going to switch up hands. So sorry if the camera's a little shakier. I'm using my left hand for holding it. But this one is very cool. The original red one. Keep back 100 feet, I believe it says. Probably wishes he could use that in racing. Nice light on top. Plastic. This one turned out really nice. But the new one, in my mind, I think is a little bit nicer. I really like this one with the black chassis down here, keeping with the red rims. And just this new, like, American flags instead of the ladders. Looks really nice. The smaller letters up here. Still has a stay back 100 feet with a little more detail on the back. See if I can get all that detail. Really looks nice. Dodge front end. I wish that they would do that for more trucks. I don't think it'd be too hard because they obviously have the tool for it. If they'd use that like on Raising Cane, stuff like that, it'd look really, really nice. So now keeping with the flames, we have Inferno. This is the newer one. Lots of flames on this one, fired up, as you can see. Now this one actually had like a weird, as you can see, the back is a bit different on this one side here. I had to shave this one side off. See that little little plastic bump right there? I had to take it off on this side so that the wheels would actually move, otherwise they were sticking. Same with our next truck right there. But yeah, this Inferno truck, pretty cool. Nice looking truck in the collection. So yeah, this one is Sheer Insanity. Not quite sure what it says there on the side. It just says 2010 Monster Jam World Finals Arena Wheelie of the Year. So that's what that says there on the side. Pretty cool engine decals there on the hood. I don't know why my camera does not want to focus here very much. I'm going to switch up hands, see if that'll help any. There it goes. Precision Racing. Very nice detail on this truck. And it doesn't want to focus again. So now another truck that, from what I believe, is pretty rare. This is the Q-Torque Iron Outlaw. Once again, it's got a bit of a shaky body. But it's part of the Checker Trucks Kragen Auto Parts ones, which is very cool. This one they didn't run very much. And I believe Lindsay Wink and Craig Christensen were the only ones to actually drive this truck. So that's pretty cool. A little bit scratched up there on the side, a little bit of a racing mark. If it wants to, there it goes. So a little bit scratched up, kind of a shame there. But overall, like, the detail looks amazing. And also right there, it's not a scratch, it's just from the light. And you can see when I move my hand over like that to shade it. So yeah, definitely a really cool one. Now this next truck is really cool. I got it from my dad for Easter quite a few years ago. He's seen it and he just thought it was really cool. Because we used to live in Michigan. Well, my dad still lives in Michigan. My parents are divorced. But it's a Michigan Ice Monster, and I really like this truck. It's definitely a really nice truck. Sorry if there's some cobwebs on it. I had to like scooch them along my wall. And here in Iowa, we get like spiders in the basements occasionally. Just trying to keep it out of the shade as much as I can. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Trying to see what that little decal is. I think it's just like a little devil guy. Yeah, definitely a lot of detail on some of these trucks. Nice that they could put that much detail into some of these trucks and still keep them within $10. So yeah, I do have quite a few trucks for $10, so keep in mind how much this has cost me to make this much of a collection. And I've bought pretty much all these trucks. Now this one I actually did do a chassis swap. I believe this one I did the chassis swap with El Toro Loco. I'm pretty sure. I wanted the black chassis just because it looked really nice, and the white rims were a really nice touch as well. I'm not sure if those were part of... I don't know what those were on. But definitely looks really nice with this. Once again, this was another truck I believe that I had to... Okay, no, I guess I didn't. Sheer and Sandy, I had to kind of shave down those little plastic bits down there so it'd turn. This one's really nice, though. I wish they would have done the Hummer body. That's like my fave. There you go. Definitely a really nice looking truck. Another Precision Racing engines. A phone number. I don't know if you call that phone number. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm not going to say that you guys should try it, and I'm not going to hold you back from trying it either. So now moving on to the dogs. Got Scooby-Doo here. Definitely cool with like the rubber, well, they're more plastic, like a hard plastic ears. Those ones, I believe that one side, yep, this side has a bit more detail. Has the dog collar here, or the tag. It's kind of enraised compared to this side, as you can see. And then the tongue on this side. And in the window, it kind of bumps up there. Whereas this side, I guess that side does as well. So yeah, definitely a really cool truck. Trademarked. So there you go. Really cool truck. And the other dog that I have, the regular Monster Mutt. Now I know they're changing the bodies, and in the Hot Wheels they actually changed them this year. We got a new one. But I like this one. It's got the floppy ears, which is super nice. They're like rubberized, so you can kind of play with those. Monster Mutt. I wish we could have gotten like a tail We got the tongue. My camera work is not very good, but yeah, the tongue that moves, kind of rubberized. This one definitely really cool. I like this Monster Mutt. So, moving on to kind of fictional characters. Here we have Megarex. This one's pretty cool. I know it looks like on the camera that the teeth are kind of like raised, but I wish that they would have like made them singular, but then they could have broken off. But definitely a cool looking body. The tail bit is all kind of plastic, and this back part here is kind of cheapish looking, but you get what you get, I guess. This one's very cool. It's got a really cool texture all over the roof, the hood, focus camera. There it goes. Really cool texture. Really cool windows and everything. Definitely a cool truck. And now we got Dragon. Now I was pretty lucky to find this truck. I found it in a Toys R Us like way before like it even came out. I just seen it like a couple months ago in my Walmart, and I got this about 6 months ago. So that's pretty cool. It's got the rubberized horns, as you can see, and the fins are a hard plastic. And it's got a really nice texture all down the top of this. A lot of detail gone into this one. All these are raised. There is no side window. It's all full metal, as you can see. But around there, it's like raised up. This is a super nice looking truck. So happy to have had this one in my collection. Definitely really cool. So now Captain's Curse. Now I know there was some theory with this truck going away this coming year in 2016 season. But if you really listen to the video close where they announced there's going to be another, I forget what the new pirate truck is, but they said another truck sailing the sea, and me and Nathan both believe that we've seen it on upcoming show listings. So that's very cool. A lot of detail in this one as well, with the pirate and everything. Captain's Curse. Fear the Curse. Definitely a really nice truck. So another truck that I really felt I had to have in my collection was Samson. Got the plastic arms. I got this one quite a while ago, but plastic arms definitely looks cool. One of my favorite looking trucks. Kind of got this back wing here on the truck as well as a sun visor. Definitely cool. I believe that says Patrick Racing, if it ever wants to focus. Come on, camera. I believe that's what it says anyway. Got the ghost flames on the roof. You can kind of see it a bit better in focus there, sorta, not really. Probably the best you're gonna get. Definitely really cool. I like the custom hands, and I like that they seen that they're gonna have to do a custom body, putting on the arms, so they went through and made it really nice and realistic with this and everything, true to what the real truck is. Now we're getting down to the end of the line, and this video is getting pretty long. I'm at 24 minutes now. So here we got Bad Habit. This is like the first year that came out in the large series. They kind of like missed a spot there, kind of weird when they made it, but lots of sponsors on the back. KMC, all in the black there. Focus. It doesn't seem to want to focus, but all in the black. It says KMC. There it goes. Get in there. All these like little gray lines in there. It's KMC. Really nice graphics on this one. Definitely really happy to have that one in my collection. One of my favorite trucks. Now, the Crusader, this was, again, one of the first years that it came out, if not the first year that it came out. So it doesn't have the red rims, still the old school front end. Lucas Oil on the roof. It works on the back. Same on this side as the other side. Hood. I like that it says Lucas Oil down there. Definitely a nice touch. So yeah, another really nice truck. Now this truck, Black Stallion, another really cool one with the lime green wheels and everything. I believe they only used those on this truck as well as the chassis color. It's kind of a dark blue. But yeah, this body looks amazing. Pink front end there. I believe this is for the Thunder Nationals, 2005-2006 Thunder Nationals champion. If you guys can't read that, because I know it's not focusing on the Thunder Nationals enough for you to read it. Maybe a little bit. Same on this side as the other. Another really cool one. Got the little Safety Clean logo up there. I'm not sure if they did a 1/24th scale Safety Clean Black Stallion, but I'd definitely like to get that one. So now moving on to possibly one of my favorite trucks. I love this truck, Thunder 4x4. I liked it better as Rolling Thunder, but this is one of my favorite trucks ever. I'd never even do a thing to this. Funny enough, though, I don't even have this in 1/64th scale, just the 1/24th. But yeah, just looks so nice. I love all the detail in this, and I love how it's a pretty basic paint job and it's white. You guys can probably tell because it's in my intro quite a bit. Moving on to Fox Sports 1 Cletus. Another really cool truck that I'm happy to have. Kind of hard to see all the detail, especially on the camera, but in real life as well, it's pretty dark. Nice Fox Sports 1 logo on there, and then the roof is probably the hardest to see. I believe it goes this way, yeah. So, football player there, Cletus. Really nice looking truck. Happy to have gotten this one, and really happy to have it in my collection. Now, moving on to the truck that I was talking about earlier in the video for the custom. I'm not going to be doing it to this exact truck. I'm going to try and get another one. But this is Backwards Bob. This is actually the mud tread. As you can see, the mud. Pretty nice there. I believe this is one of the first 1/24 scale ones to have that. So pretty cool. This is the new generic front end, as well as Cletus was. But yeah, I plan on doing with my custom, doing it properly. I'm going to turn the body around so that the body will be facing the right way, the engine will be under the hood, and the glass will be pointing this way in this direction of the tires. Also, I'm going to cut the tailgate off with my Dremel. So yeah, it'll make for a really cool custom. So getting down to the line here, we got Shocker. The new Shocker looks amazing. Mav TV. I love this blue. So sparkly and nice. It's also got the Save the Harvest Lucas Oil on there. If I take my hand out of there, it works pretty good for focusing. I believe it has the Shocker on the back is super nice. I thought I had Save the Harvest somewhere else on the truck in bigger letters. Overall, a really nice truck. Mav TV all over it. I love that channel. It's kind of like the new Speed, I guess. But yeah, and now moving on to everybody's two favorite trucks from this year. I believe they both came out this year in 1/24th scale. They have NEA, really nice. Got the Earth logo, or the Earth thing in there. NEA Police. And I'm not, it does say New Earth Authority under there. and the logo. You guys can see it. They did a really nice job with this body. Super cool. And now probably everybody's most look forward to truck. This one I actually got at Kohl's, and I was so excited to have gotten it. And then the next day I went to Target, and there was 2 of them there. I was kind of disappointed. One thing that everybody was kind of disappointed on Mattel for doing is not taking this away and the front end, but they did that to save costs, obviously. Pretty soon I'm probably going to get another one of these and do a custom of it. Because probably been hinted at it quite a bit in the last couple of videos. I'm going to do a custom Death Day. It's going to be white with like a red line going down the middle. Possibly these as being red. These little bumps. But a very cool truck. Love it. So, once again, going down the line here. That's quite a lot of trucks. And once again, I just want to point out that these all cost $10. And actually, the one at the bottom, the World Finals truck, I paid $25 for. So, just imagine how much this would cost. I'm going to add it up here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So that's $470 and all them trucks. Plus another $25 on there. With tax, that is probably around $550 in my collection as of now. Plus I have 2 more trucks I'll be doing an unboxing of when I get them on Christmas. Once again, there's my collection all the way down there. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, and if you'd like to see a 1/64 scale collection video, I can do that. I would like to do an older 1/64, the little tires, metal base ones. But yeah, really cool collection. I'm really proud of it, and there's a few trucks left that I really want to get. But for now, I think that's going to do it, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.